like to invite on stage, or welcome back on stage, Minister Tobias Ellwood to hand the award to the International Committee of the Red Cross. Minister, please join me.
2016 Award for Excellence in Positive Change is awarded to the International Committee of the Red Cross. Established in 1863, the International Committee of the Red Cross operates worldwide, helping people affected by conflict and armed violence and promoting the laws that protect victims of war. An independent and neutral organisation, its mandate stems essentially from the Geneva Conventions of 1949. It is based in Geneva, Switzerland, and has a presence in more than 80 countries. Please welcome on stage Helen Alderson, Director of Financial Resources of the International Committee of the Red Cross.
Good evening, Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, dear esteemed guests. It's a great honor to be here and to be able to accept this award on behalf of the International Committee of the Red Cross, and particularly to be a nominee with so many inspiring people, and the two ladies before who accepted the awards before the International Committee of the Red Cross were just really, really amazing. As the little video said, the International Committee of the Red Cross, the ICRC as we call it, we are quite an old organization. We are over 150 years old. And unfortunately, and I say unfortunately deliberately, the humanitarian work of the ICRC is today needed really more than ever. We just have to switch on the evening news to see the suffering, the daily images of suffering of people who are caught up in conflict around the world, really everywhere around the world. We're a neutral, impartial, and humanitarian organization, and so as such, the ICRC strives to bring assistance, protection, and to help those that are caught up in violence and in conflict. We do this by providing protection, by providing food, water, shelter, healthcare to people who are really often in very desperate need. We work with governments to remind them of their international obligations, and we work in particular with armed groups to remind them what their obligations are under international humanitarian law. That civilians should not be targeted. Civilian infrastructure should not be targeted. Ambulances should not be targeted. Hospitals, healthcare workers. These are fairly basic rules, but actually these rules are violated time and time again. Our job involves helping those who are suffering because of conflict. In order to do this, we have to talk to all sides, whoever they are, wherever they are, whatever their affiliation is, because it's these people that can make a difference to alleviating suffering. We do our best. It's not always easy, but we must continue trying. We must continue trying for the sake of humanity and in the name of humanity. So thank you very much for this award. I'd like to now hand over to our president, Dr. Peter Maurer, who will make, unfortunately he can't be here tonight, but he would like to say a few words to you, and he'll do so via video. Thank you.
On behalf of the International Committee of the Red Cross, I'd like to thank the Global Thinkers Forum for this prestigious award. It means a great deal to my organization to receive this award in a year when the focus is on philanthropy and positive change. Throughout my time at the ICRC, I have been keen to strengthen existing partnerships, but also to develop new ones. In today's world, we cannot stand still. We need to be innovative and seek new allies to further the humanitarian agenda. Business leaders and the private individuals are becoming increasingly important in this endeavor, alongside the traditional state partners that the ICRC engages with. It's clear to me that the great problems of our time will not be solved by individual organizations or countries. Protracted conflict, political stalemate, and unprecedented strain on resources require global collaboration. That's why the ICRC has reached out to the business to create the first ever humanitarian impact bond. It's why we stood up at the UN Security Council to speak out about attacks on healthcare. It's why we launched a global campaign calling for greater respect of the Geneva Conventions. Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, the ICRC is honored to receive this award for excellence. Thank you for your support.